Alright, Virgo, let's go ahead and do a bonus for you guys. It is your birthday after all. And plus, I know that not everybody's message was like the first one. So, yeah, here we go. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy early birthday if you're a later on Virgo, and happy birthday right now if your birthday's right now or it already passed. I'm still a little stopped up. I'm not bad. You can hear it. I'm getting a little bit better as every day goes on. But you know when your nose is like TMI? You know when your nose is stopped up and you're breathing and it sounds like it whistles? That's where we're at today, honey. That's where we're at. It's disgusting. I know TMI, but I don't know what's going on. It's just something. I don't feel good. I'm just, whew, man. Anyway, so this message I think is more for those of you who are in either little or no contact with somebody. Whoever this person is, I am not going to give a specific on if it's an ex, if you had sex with this person before, if y'all had a crush on each other, if you went to school together, if you went to college together, if you worked together. I'm not doing any of that. Only you're going to know who this is. It's probably the first person popping in your mind right now. You would be in no contact with them, or if you are, like, very little, it might be like hi, by a heart on something, if that. Could even be like an indirect contact where if you guys do communicate, it's telepathically, it's not actually. It could be in each other's dreams, or you know how during the day like they'll pop in your head or something and you look up their page or you see what they're doing, that kind of thing. This may be someone who either quit talking to you or you quit talking to them because one of you was in a relationship already, or because somebody went and got into a relationship with someone else. It could be that. I think it's the first one. One of you was in a relationship. Maybe it was like a forbidden thing. Or maybe someone just wasn't over someone, wasn't ready. Or, again, someone may have went and got with someone else. Either way, I would go out on a limb to say that in this one, I think that you still have feelings for this person. More so an attraction. Like, I don't know, the feelings might, I think they would come right back. I gotta be real with you. I mean, I feel it. I think they would come right back if you and this person were to get around each other, were to see each other, run into each other. I think it'd be like, you know what I mean? You can't be alone together, because that's really gonna show it. That's gonna prove it right there. I guarantee, if you were alone with this person in the same room, the same vicinity, it wouldn't take any time for y'all to at least start making out or something, you know what I mean? Or just get closer, gravitate towards each other. Because I see it, I feel it. Okay, I even feel like this kind of ended before its time, or it never even really got started. You know, it could have even just been like a crush, really. You and another, like this deep, intense kind of, but we can't, we mustn't, we shouldn't, we can't, you know? Unless, of course, y'all did, and then y'all were like, no, we can't anymore. But anyway, yeah, so I think that you still have an attraction for this person. You may, in the meantime, unless it's reversed, you know, they still have an attraction for you, but they went and got with someone else, or stayed with who they were with, or they left you alone because you were with somebody, or went and got with someone else. Either way, I think it would easily be relit again, like a candle that you forget that you have, and you find it later whenever the electricity goes off, or a storm blows through and you want to go ahead and prepare just in case the electricity goes off. You go ahead and light that candle again, like the black flame candle. Oh yeah, hocus pocus. There's a spiritual connection here between you and this person. I mean, one could say, oh yeah, blah, blah. No, it's like for real though. I mean, you guys are really connected, and you wouldn't have had to even had a really deep connection to know that, meaning do anything. Yeah, I think a lot of y'all did do stuff, but I mean, it doesn't have to be that way. Not when it's real. Not when there's like a real connection, you know what I mean? So, yeah. You definitely haven't seen this person in a while, not in person. You've seen them maybe online. You may have seen them in passing, possibly, but I don't think that you've actually seen them in a while. They've been living their life, you're living your life. Somebody could be in a relationship here, though, because I feel it really strongly. But it just feels like both of you are kind of doing your own thing. Meanwhile, you think about each other. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're wondering, maybe you clicked on this video wondering if they're thinking about you. Do they think about you? Do they ever think about you? Yeah. I feel like, I don't like saying this because I don't know why I don't like saying this. I've just never really liked saying this, but it feels unfinished businessy. Like, it's not over. It's just on pause, like a real long ass pause, you know what I mean? It just feels like something that it wouldn't take a lot. I mean, it wouldn't take much. Does it take much to light a candle? Just a quick little flame, you know what I mean? Just that's it. In fact, you can light a lot of shit just putting it on the stove. I mean, it's not going to take much. It wouldn't take much to re-spark the connection between the two of you. What has helped it not come together, what's helped it stay apart and not seem like it even is a thing, is distracting each other, distracting yourselves, and not seeing one another. Not that it's out of sight, out of mind. Still very much in the mind. Just kind of out of sight, out of... What is it called when, like, you go to a place and you don't have service? It's like out of service. You could even live at a distance from each other. It's possible. Like, maybe they live at a distance from you, you live at a distance, and it doesn't have to be a great distance. Some of you it might be. It doesn't have to be. Some of you, this could be like real long distance, you know? Some of you, it's just a distance as in, I could get to you today, right now, but there are things in our way, and we probably shouldn't, we couldn't, we shan't, no, I'll call out of work right now, you want me to? It's something like that. You see? Did you see that try to come through right there? That's like, no, I shan't, I can't, I won't, no, I want me to come over now? It's like, see? You see? Meetups, I get something to do with meeting up, meetups, you and this person may have met up, or if you haven't, it's like there's like a want to. But I'm not going to. But I want to. It's like that. Yeah. It doesn't feel, I mean, unless you guys did fight or something, or there was like something kind of, I don't know. There is tension here. But I don't feel like a knockdown, drag out fight you had with each other. You could have. But for the most part, I don't feel like that. I feel like it ended on a somewhat good note, meaning ended as in it ended. What was it that ended? I don't know. Y'all seeing each other the way that you were, or the tone of y'all's connection, or actually being together. It could be an ex. I don't know. A lot of you, I don't feel like it's an ex. It does not feel like an ex to me. You may be thinking, oh, it sounds like my ex. I don't think it is. I feels like there's unfinished business. Like, we didn't see how this could go. You know what I mean? Like, we never saw how this could go. One of you may have gotten upset with the other one for something, but it doesn't feel like great anger or anything. It's almost like disappointment. Like, maybe even ask God or the universe or whoever you guys believe in, your ancestors, your angels. You know, we all believe in different things. Just kind of like, why did you even have me like meet this person or whatever if we can't come together in the way that I feel we're meant to, you know? A lot of you, this could have been like a friend or someone you met through like a third party, someone you met through like an acquaintance, or someone you met through maybe even work, you know what I mean? Like, kind of, I don't know, it feels like there's more. It also does feel a little bit, which I also don't like talking about this too much, because what good is it talking about this? How are we ever going to know? It does feel a bit past lifey, like the two of you have been together before, and I don't know what that means. We're not always married. You know, we haven't always done what we're doing now in these lifetimes, getting married. We didn't always have all that. We didn't always go to the courthouse and get married, or, you know, file a paper and change our name. And, you know, we did hand fasting. There were so many different ways to get married. So I feel like you guys were together before, but you could have been maybe even together, but had to keep it hush-hush, you know, like secret, quiet. Like a Last of the Mohicans type thing. Something to do with Native Americans or hunting, you know what I mean? Like, we had to keep it quiet back in the day because my family was on this side and her family or his family was on this side, and it wouldn't have, you know? It's something like that. Emphasis on the letter M. Emphasis on the letter M. And what's up with this? Why is that standing out to me? I don't know. You guys probably aren't going to see that, so let me bring it up here because I cropped the video. See the shadow here? This is something that I really noticed in when I was doing ayahuasca. This right here, my shadow, really stood out to me. And she showed me that it's basically like fire. You see it? Looks like fire, right? Like flames. Do y'all see what I mean? Well, the way that it was looking the night that I did ayahuasca. Anyways, so maybe a connection to fire here. I still see Native Americans. You know how Native Americans are really connected to fire and smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Passion. This goes way the fuck back. Way back. There could even be a fire sign here that's significant. A Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Just like, you know, it goes way, way, way back. Also something to do with, something to do with wildfires. You know what I mean? Maybe even, maybe. But this is, it depends on where you are. Because I said I don't feel like it's, anyways, it could be a connection to like anywhere that's prone to get wildfires. Like California or anywhere like that, okay? Wildfire. Anywhere, any surrounding states to California, anywhere else too, maybe even Canada. Anywhere could get a wildfire though, you know what I mean? So yeah. There's maybe even something to do with traveling or taking trips, vacations. Again, it doesn't have to mean in this lifetime. It could have been the past one, which I said, you know, I don't like talking about because how are you guys going to know? But maybe some of you are really connected to your past lives. I'm connected to a few of mine. I know. One of them, I was a jellyfish. I know y'all think I'm crazy. Some of y'all think I'm crazy. Some of y'all don't. You're like, oh, I totally get it. I was definitely a jellyfish. 100%. I don't know what type of jellyfish, but, you know. Yeah, they're like prehistoric, you know. Anyways. So, I feel like you and this person, there's always kind of been a pull. But never allowed. There's been a pull, but never allowed. Or this was very secret, like either the two of you had something and y'all just never told anyone, y'all kept it hush-hush, or one of y'all kept your feelings or the depth of your feelings to yourself without telling the other one how much you felt, something like that. Because maybe even someone only saw somebody as a friend here or something. It doesn't feel like that though. It feels like it's reciprocated, but one person was on a different level. Like maybe they just weren't ready or you weren't ready. You know what I mean? Some were taken. Some were still heartbroken over the last one. Some, it was like a family thing why they couldn't, or something was like forbidden. I don't know. It just feels like, why are we getting it in this one? I guess because their energy's coming through really strong for you. Maybe they know it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Maybe they want to tell you that, but they don't know how, so they're like telepathically speaking to you through me. I don't know. Happy birthday. I haven't forgotten. I think about you every year on your birthday. I think about you every Virgo season. I always do, of course. Maybe even you thought this person didn't really care. Some of you, this wasn't a lover. Some of you, this was a friend. Y'all are no longer friends. I'm not getting into that. I feel like if that's the case, it does feel like a sore subject. It feels like it was a very sore subject. And feelings really got hurt here on both ends, and specifically on one. And I feel like I'm not getting into the friend one. That one feels really rough. That one feels rough. But there's still love here, believe it or not. I have to be real. There's still love. This person still very much loves you, and they know when your birthday is. They know when your birthday month is, at least, or your birthday season. They know that you're a Virgo, unless you're cross-watching. They remember everything, all the fun times. You know what I mean? Something to do with the night. Like the nighttime. When everyone else is usually sleeping. That type thing. Something to do with that. You guys will know what I'm talking about. You guys were not sleeping. You were up. Getting into trouble. Or just being mischievous. Or having a conversation. I don't know. You were doing something. And, yeah. Boy, it's got to be really rough to hide these feelings, isn't it? It feels like someone's just hiding the shit out of their feelings, both of you. If it's romantic, definitely. Even the friend thing, but I don't want to talk about that. See, that one's rough. That one feels like there's still unfinished business there too, but it feels like a friendship ended too soon. Maybe due to a third party. Maybe due to other people like hoping it didn't work out. You know, maybe due to more than one third party. See what I'm saying? Like everybody else just got in the way, but when it was the friendship by itself, the two of y'all were fine. It doesn't matter if you're one way and they're another way. That's what makes a relationship, a friendship beautiful. Differences. You could have one that's very stable and one that's crazy. It doesn't matter. If it's real, it's real. You know what I'm saying? But other people got in the fucking way. Maybe on their side, on your side, and they should have stayed the fuck out of it because this was a great friendship. I don't say anybody was perfect here, but the friendship by itself was very strong. And you guys love the fuck out of each other. I'm sorry, you still do. And if this is your message, it's your message. If it's not, it's not. For those of you where it's a romantic type thing and there were those type feelings here, same. Other things got in the way, possibly other people, and it's got to really be heavy to hold this shit in. Because that's how I feel. It feels heavy to me. Like, in fact, my side's kind of hurting a little bit underneath my rib cage. It's kind of like, oh. Lots of memories. There's a lot of memories between you and this person. Even if some of you had a lot of memories, some of you didn't have that many memories, just times that y'all hung out or were around each other or something like that. That shit's fucking heavy. Oh, for them and you, or you. One of y'all, or both of you. It's heavy. It's sad, you know what I mean? Now, some of you, this was like a complete stranger, and there really weren't any memories made. There really wasn't any alone time. No, there wasn't. There was just like a meeting, like a chance meeting that you had with someone, whether it was at a doctor's office, whether it was at a gas station or a grocery store or a fucking park or the gym or somewhere, right? It was like this chance meeting. It was very quick. And then it seemed to dwindle out with the lasting energy. I mean, it stayed like a perfume that lingers in the air when someone walks by you. It's like, oh my God, but in a good way. It's like, damn, they smell so good. I wonder what that fragrance is. It's like fucking that. Like, God, that smells so good. And then it's like ingrained in your mind. Like you forever know that smell. You know what I'm saying? Like you're forever looking for that same smell. And that smell attaches the memory of that person, even if there was nothing else. Nothing else. It was just the way you felt in their presence, you know what I mean? Or the way they felt in yours. Someone here is like, what happened to that girl? What happened to that guy? I still think about them. What's you they're thinking about? Vice versa. I feel like you're both thinking of each other. It feels mutual. Every situation here feels mutual to me. It does not feel one-sided. Although, it does feel like poker facey. Like, neither would probably know the other is feeling them still this heavily or thinking of them this heavily, especially if it was a chance encounter and it was like, you know what I mean? You definitely have a person here thinking, oh, they probably didn't even think about me after. They probably don't think about me at all, but I like really was, wow. Like that's when you know you were like meant to meet someone, but it couldn't go anywhere else. And then no sooner did you meet them, the appointment was over. Or no sooner did you meet them, they checked out in front of you and went to their car and you were still in line and you missed each other. You lost each other. Something like that. It feels lost in time. Lost. But only for now because it feels to be coming around again. Or at least in someone's memory, someone's mind. Someone's thinking heavily of you. Vice versa. It's actually really sweet. I wish this was a friendship that would come back together. I do. As painful as it is, and y'all are talking to me here, because I don't believe there's a lot of real friends out there, to be honest. I think they exist, yeah, I do. I definitely believe it, but I don't think it's common, just like I don't think genuine love is common. I think it's rare. But I definitely believe in it. I think this is it. I do. It's sad how many people... Isn't that a saying? There's so many people in love and not together, and so many people together and not in love. Isn't that true? Even like friends, it's like, oh, there, look at them, they're so... But it's like, yeah, that person's... If you only know what they really think about you, you know what I mean? And it's like the real ones don't work out. Like, that's sad. So... Wow, I guess this was like a reminiscing type message here, and somebody also dreams about someone here a lot, a fucking lot, like a whole lot. Shows up in the dreams and pops in and out and is like, you know, yeah. I don't know why I'm drawing this on the paper. It's like this little... I don't know. It's like a circle of circles. A circle of circles. Unless somebody has curly hair here. Or let me show you what I'm drawing. What is that? It's like a circle, like curly hair. Or maybe even a connection to science, because that was the first thing I was thinking. Or like... facial hair, maybe even like a tangles, because I see it like tangles. Also, somebody here, something to do with the eyelashes. That's not for everybody, but something to do with the eyelashes, or like lash extensions, or long lashes, or beautiful lashes, or beauty. And lots of hair. Somebody's got a lot of fucking hair. I don't know if they have a lot of hair everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of hair. Somebody just has really nice hair. Thick hair. Doesn't mean it's on the head. It could be anywhere. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. This was a really sweet message. I liked it.